The World Wide Web's dependable, resilient infrastructure was made possible by centralization, which also assisted in bringing billions of people online. At the same time, a small group of centralized organizations control a sizable portion of the World Wide Web and make unilateral decisions over what should and shouldn't be permitted. The solution to this problem is Web 3. The Web 3, which supports decentralization and is being produced, operated, and owned by its users, is not a web that is monopolized by big tech companies. Web 3 gives people the ability to make decisions rather than companies. Before we talk about Web 3.0, in today's video we will explore how we got there. At Finance Doc, we will be sharing more explanation videos related to cryptocurrencies, trading, forex, and many more. So watch this video till the end and hit the subscribe button. And click on the bell icon to get notifications for our future videos. So let's begin the video. The early web. The majority of people believe that the web was created and has only been a part of modern life since then. But the web that most of us use today is very different from what was first intended. Breaking the brief history of the web into two broad time periods, Web 1.0 and Web 2.0, will help you comprehend this better. Web 1.0, read-only, 1990 to 2004. The Berners-Lee's creation, now known as Web 1.0, underwent its initial development roughly between 1990 to 2004. Web 1.0 was composed primarily of static websites, and there was close to zero interaction between users. Individuals rarely created contents, which is why it was dubbed the read-only web. Web 2.0, read-write, 2004 now. Social media platforms' introduction in 2004 marked the start of the Web 2.0 era. The web developed into a read-write medium rather than a read-only one. Instead of offering users material, businesses started to offer platforms where users could exchange user-generated content and communicate with one another. As more individuals went online, a small number of leading businesses started to hold a disproportionate percentage of the traffic and value produced on the internet. The business model based on advertising was also created by Web 2.0. Users may generate content, but they didn't own it or get paid when it was made. Web 3.0, read-write-own. Gavin Wood, a co-founder of Ethereum, came up with the concept of Web 3.0 immediately after Ethereum launched in 2014. Gavin articulated a solution to a concern shared by many early cryptocurrency adopters: the web demanded too much trust. In other words, the majority of the web that people currently know and use depends on their faith in a select group of private firms to behave in the public's best interests. What is Web 3.0? The phrase Web 3.0 has come to represent the idea of a new, improved internet. In essence, Web 3.0 uses blockchains, cryptocurrencies, and NFTs to return ownership and authority to the consumers. Core ideas of Web 3. Although it's difficult to give a precise definition of what Web 3 is, a few fundamental ideas serve as its guiding principles as follows. Web 3.0 is decentralized. The ownership of the internet is divided among its creators and users rather than being managed and owned by substantial portions of centralized organizations. Web 3.0 is permissionless. No one is excluded from Web3 participation and everyone has equal access to it. Web 3.0 has native payments. Instead of relying on the outdated infrastructure of banks and payment processors, it uses Bitcoin to spend and send money online. Web 3.0 is trustless. Instead of relying on third parties, it utilizes incentives and economic principles. So in simple terms, we can say, Web 1 was read-only. Web 2 is read-write. Web 3 will be read-write-on. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on our upcoming videos.